who needs Christmas cheer when you've got this fabulous, well, delightful news? Apparently, by the end of the year, we can look forward, as I told you on earlier videos, chums, to a brand new Christmas special from Meghan Markle. But really, they're not being honest about their latest mega deal with, of course, the streaming giant Netflix. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me here in the very heart, of course, of a wonderful United Kingdom. Now, today, apparently, this was supposed to be a heat wave. You can tell, can't you? I mean, of course, it's not bad, but, you know, I love the way, and I don't know if it's in your part of the world, the weather people now keep sending you messages out saying, by the way, it's going to be very warm today, and you might need to take a bottle of water. It's a bit like when they send you a message saying, by the way, it might rain, you want to take an umbrella, you think, no, never would have thought of that, you know. How did we all cope without common sense? Yes, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, isn't it? You know, going to a butcher's, I tell you what, I'll just have fish. No, it's just nonsense, rubbish, that we now have to be told exactly every single day, apparently, what we're going to be doing. Now, we know what we're going to be doing at Christmas, don't we? Don't be daft, of course we do. We're going to be tuning in with Meghan Markle and her Christmas special. She'll be chucking flowers over turkeys and lamb mince or whatever, you know. This is the new deal that Netflix apparently have come up with. Now, as we know, and I told you this, first and exclusive here on the show, that, of course, With Love Meghan would have the second chopped up half series. That's coming out. The surprise is they're also working on a new charitable thing about orphans in Uganda. A nice noble gesture, one people might say. If this ever comes off, let me tell you, this has whiffs of Meet Me at the Lake, the movie that they were going to turn around, and this was going to be marvellous as well. And do you remember the other thing that they were teaming up with, of course, with Elton John and David Furnish? I forgot what that was called now, but it was some sort of kids thing, wasn't it, where the kid travelled through time, all that sort of stuff. This is all just nice platitudes. This is a wrap-up to the end of the contract. By 2026, they will not be on the deal. The one deal behind the scenes that they have got is the first option that you're not reading about exclusively from Meghan. And the first option, what that really means is, and we all know what that really means, should of course things go for the worst between her and her husband, the handsome fox, the prince, whatever you want to call him, well, consequently they may have the first option chance if she decides to go to them with that particular idea. You get the picture. Now, we already know that this particular deal for the Uganda thing isn't a deal alongside Prince Harry. This is totally independent. And here's the other thing that you don't get. And this is the bits where, you know, I like to share with you first. The Netflix deal, and as ever, I have to say allegedly, means two things. It's not a mega deal, you know. People are saying, oh, you know, they're throwing their money away. The Uganda thing may never happen, right? I mean, it just may never happen. So you've got the Christmas special. Now, Netflix are funding the Christmas special. So about that, they will provide the director, the auto cue, the cameraman, the, you know, colorist, all of that sort of stuff, and no doubt hire the fake kitchen, pretending to be Meghan's Christmas home. The payment deal, and again, I have to say allegedly, is based on streaming units. So that really is down to if you and I tune in. And the thing is, it's sort of like a split, you know, 70-30. They cover their costs, and anything over from that, if it's on a 70-30 or 50-50 or 60-40, then they would get the money. This is a very precarious way of making television because consequently, you've got to get out there and promote it. The big thing is you have to make sure that people want to watch. Now, as we know, a lot of people are interested in Meghan Markle and her endeavours, and I'm not being unkind. It's a sort of love to hate you stuff, isn't it? The song by Erasure. The problem is that they're not sticking with it for long enough. So people look at the clips, they pick out bits, you know, them indicating thing where she trashed her on air, basically saying I'm Meghan Sussex now, and that's the thing that gets picked up on. But it doesn't constitute a hit series. That's your problem, right? The other side of it is this, that really Netflix have sort of run out of ideas with them because every single idea that Meghan and Harry put forward to the streaming giant has now, we can honestly 100% say, been rejected. The Orphan Uganda deal is, as I say, something that they're working towards, but they were working towards Pearl, they were working towards Meet Me at the Lake, and what you're really looking at is the winding up of what was a celebratory and mega deal for two people at the very start of their ambitions to become, well, not just entrepreneurs across, of course, charitable work, but also taking on the media world too. The mighty have fallen. It's literally a ticking time bomb now as to what happens once with the Christmas special comes out. And interestingly as well, the bigger picture really is Meghan's promise of mega A-list stars dropping in for the Christmas special. And no doubt they'll all have to bring a present too, that Meghan, if she likes the look of it, would open on air. The thing is though, what could you possibly bring Meghan Markle apart from more fame, more attention, oh, and no doubt some ratings? It's a developing story. You heard it here first. Neil Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.